Hello, my hearties. A very good evening to you. It's just me, Scottie McCLUE. I thought I'd pop up and see how everybody's doing. Lovely to have you with us. 18 minutes past 8 on Wednesday, the 21st of June. Fantastic stuff. Welcome, 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 I say. You're with us on the YouTube and you're with us on the TikTok. Tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10. Hello, mate, says Jamie. Hello, Jamie. Death to America says, hi, Scottie. Why would you want Death to America? I think we might dump you if you don't change that. I don't like the sound of that. You know, America is a big and a fantastic country. And Dinky-Doo, I say to you, lovely to have you with us and a very, very warm welcome. Now then, is Boris Johnson the best PM? Well, not at the moment because he's not the PM. So there you are. And I'm not really sure what he's good at. One question, Scottie. You yes yet to Scotland's Stream and Independence? Well, Ian, one question. Why haven't you watched the TikTok videos, especially the ones over the last day or two, and you'll get your answer? All right. Dinky-Doo, I say to Scottie McCLUE with you, of course. Always remember, Scottie McCLUE is the one for you saying Dinky-Doo. Fantastic. Hi to Lola. Dinky-Doo, Lola. Midsummer Night's Dream, Angela. You are so kind. I say, guys, if you're coming on, tell us where you're watching from. That's very, very important. Hi, it's the man himself, Scottie. Peter, how lovely to have you with us. Peter's Reviews. I hope you give us a good review, Peter. I say to you, tell us where you're watching from, guys. And of course, I can read it out. I'm just going to pin tonight's goal. It's a few little finger hearts if you're interested in popping something into that. Hashtag stay fabulous, Lola. Absolutely. Jamie says Bowness in Scotland. Now, guys, Bowness is the borough of Borrow-Stouness, and it's just, I think, at the mouth of the Forth and Clyde Canal, going into the River Forth. Am I right? Thank you, Leah. Dinky-Doo. Have you ever been to Mull, Shona? I could tell you every single inch of the beautiful island of Mull. What can I tell you about? I could tell you about Tobermory. I could tell you about the Western Isles. I could tell you about McBrain's Pier. I used to play down at the steps where a boat came in called the Loch Buoy. There we are. Hail, hail, Scottie boy. Hail, hail, Quadra. Who do you know from Tobermory? Oh, I know everybody in Tobermory, I tell you. I remember the Mish Dish when Bobby had it and used to play his accordion. How wonderful was that? Browns the Ironmongers, of course. Bray, Back Bray, Prison Bray. All these stuff. The power station. Is the power station still going? I say to you. Fantastic. Dinky-Doo. What else have we got? We've got Salon, of course. Wonderful. Who is this phoning me? Are you live on Scotty's phone in? Who's that?
Your camera's broken on TikTok. Just letting you know.
Just to let us know. Thank you very much. That's very, very kind of you. We will see if we can sort that out. And what we'll do, just to let you know, is by way of saying thank you very, very much for your call. Very, very good of you. Tremendous. That's what we like, just to let you know, I can say to you. Fantastic. There we are. Bye, my boy. Thank you very much for that. There we are. He's telling me about the camera on the TikTok. So we need to be having a wee look at that, I say to you. Fantastic. Now then, what else is happening, folks? Do get on and tell us what is what, because we have a lot to cover tonight and so little time to do it in. This is what it's all about. It's knowing just when to do it. I can tell you. There we are. That was excellent. Thank you very much for that. That was very, very good of you. And thank you for letting us know about that. But we'll see if it's correct. Guys, can you all see me on TikTok? Do let me know and see what is what. Fantastic. Now, just a wee minute. There we are. That's that. I'm just sorting out one or two other things while we're going, guys, so that you can have a look at that. Fantastic. Right, can everybody see me on TikTok? Was the guy talking the truth, or was he talking absolute nonsense? Is Japanese whiskey too perfect? The camera's fine, Scotty. So we had a half-wit on then. I see. Nonsense is right. So there we are. Fantastic. Yes, you can see your camera is very bouncy. A little bit bouncy, but not broken. So his equipment has obviously let him down. I say to you, fantastic. Are you going to Germany for the next summer to cheer the boys on? I tell you. How do we phone you? You just dial in, Connor. The number's there. I know you from somewhere. Well, you will, Ben. Of course you will. There we are. Scottie McCLUE live just for you saying dinky-doo. Bulgaria. Yes, indeed. Uncle Bulgaria. Your feelings on the Titanic sub situation. Just very, very sad that something like that has happened, and I hope that they get to them in time. Is Alex Salmond going to be the next president of Scotland? So wait till we see. Akil, that would be a great idea. I've said for years that Alex should have been the honorary president, and that would have been the thing. Absolutely no problem at all. There we go. Fantastic. Guys, I'm just going to mute a couple of people that aren't abiding by the rules. No problem at all, I say. Remember, no second names, no names of individuals, no names of companies or anything like that. Now then, how are you? That was funny. So that was just a wee malicious call about the camera. Edinburgh loves you. Akil, we love Edinburgh. It's fantastic. The sub had better come up, says Charlie. Yes, indeed. Well, let's hope it does. Now, who have we got tonight? The wonderful Thomas Stevenson. Good evening to Scotty. Dinky-doo. Dinky-doo, mate. Hello, Robert. Lovely to have you with us. Hi, Scotty. It's David and John. Dinky-doo. David, how lovely to have you with us. What's the accent? Well, I don't really have an accent, Lily. It's just the way I speak. Jamie says if they come up, it would make some film. Oh, absolutely. Good evening from the lovely Glasgow, says Alison. Good evening, Alison. Guys, can you all follow me and check out the TikTok videos before commenting, right? Some people come on and they ask questions that have all been answered in the videos. Have you ever been to Elgin? I have, Jamie. I know Elgin very, very well indeed. Who do you know from Mull? I know everybody from Mull. Did you remember Chips McLean from Do It? Sir Charles, did you ever meet him? Fantastic. Dinky-doo. Yes, Lewis. No problem at all, I say to you. There we are. Dinky-doo from Rab in Cambuslang. Is that not fantastic? Right, guys, get sharing. And Dinky-doo, I say to you, are you famous as Ben? Well, this is a bit of a moot point, Ben. I'm known to 2 billion people throughout the world, but there are 8 billion people in the world. So that means 6 billion haven't heard of Scottie McCLUE. I say to you, dinky-doo, everybody. Lovely to have you with us. Fantastic. Now, quick mop down, because it's very, very warm in the studio tonight. And of course, very warm under the studio lights. Fantastic. That's what it's all about, I say to you. Who have we got? Thank you very much for your lovely, lovely gifts, guys. I mean, as you know, Scottie McCLUE is always free at the point of consumption, but we've put a little goal there. If anybody's feeling flush and generous, thank you for the finger hearts. Thank you, Dominic John. Dominic Johnny, so very good of you. You're the #1 gifter. And there's the wonderful Ian Leckenby has given me 5 beautiful finger hearts. Thank you, Ian. You're very, very kind. There we are. We like that. And it goes for little bits of advertising because we need to expand the show. The TikTok turnout is outstanding, tremendous. But YouTube at the moment is slow. And it would be lovely if we could build up the YouTube as well as the TikTok. So there you are. Great work, gifters. Keep them coming, says Charlie. Thank you. Larry Tipper, a person who's always so generous to me. God save the king, says Kevin. Absolutely. 20 finger hearts from Larry. Guys, we're at 25 finger hearts already, and we've only been up for 10 minutes. You need a social media manager. I ken a few peeps, Ian. You're very, very kind, because Scottie McClue, I suppose, is now huge on social media. I mean, we're on Twitch at Scottie_McClue. We're on Twitter at Scottie McClue. We're on TikTok at Scottie McClue. We've got 6 pages on Facebook, the main page, 6,000 people to date. God save the king, says Kevin McCaffrey. Thank you very much. Darren, thank you so much. So very kind of you. Darren is sending me red roses. There we are. Guys, Darren's also sent a finger heart. I've got 26 finger hearts there. Wonderful. You won't see it on the YouTube channel, of course, because this is on the TikTok. Caden says, stay fabulous. Do the Scots want Nicola Sturgeon back? Well, she was very good when she was in power, I can say. And she obviously can't speak openly at the moment. But, she was saying that she, as far as she's concerned, she has done absolutely nothing wrong. So there we are. Now then, do you work at, so Abigail's talking about, yes. Stay fabulous. Lovely to have you with us. And DINKY-DOO, I say to you, guys, tell us where you're watching from, and can everybody follow? If you're watching Scottie McClue, you should have followed by now. You need to go up to the top left and click the plus sign. I don't think that's too much to ask. I can tell you, Larry is back with huge generosity with another 20 finger hearts. Look at that, guys. We're sitting at 46 finger hearts. Scottie, have you ever been to, I don't know where that is. I don't know. So there we have it. What's your thoughts on Scotland's performance in the Euros? Well, somebody was on the other night and they said, why don't we just have a UK team? Just one team. A UK team. Larry, thank you so much. You're very, very kind. There we have it. Oh, we've reached 50% of the goal already, and we've only been up for 12 minutes. There we are. Open the lines. How do we call? DINKY-DOO. Now then, what have we got from here? That's better. It's so warm in the studio tonight, but I still thought I would come up. Scottie, please come to my hometown, Retail Row in Dumbartonshire. It's lovely. We love Dumbartonshire. Have you seen the old photo of Dumbarton on the TikTok videos? There we are. Fantastic. That's what we want. I'm in Renfrewshire. So Sparkles. You and I go back a long way. 51 finger hearts. Woo! You people are beautiful. Now, what do we got here? Viewing from my life in Fife. Velocicrabster. How lovely to have you with us. What part of Fife are you talking? Change it for teething. Do you know where Cooper is? I know Cooper very, very well indeed. So there we are. DINKY-DOO. And I know Insta and Strother. Yes, I know St. Andrews. All that sort of stuff. We love it. If you knew how you inspired me, you wouldn't believe it. Who's saying that? Let me see. That's the Notorious Wood. Says, if you knew how you inspired me, you wouldn't believe it. Well, this is wonderful news. I work in Cooper, but I'm living in Leven. Ken, fantastic. Fife. Get on the YouTube channel, guys. You'll see it on the TikTok bio. And get on and subscribe. Let's get that moving forward. Everything now needs to move forward. The reason I've popped up tonight is it's the summer solstice, the longest day. So I thought I would make it a bit longer by watching Scottie McClue. Strathclyde. We love Strathclyde. Duke Footy. Hugh says, stop ignoring me. When have I ever ignored you, Hugh? Don't be ridiculous. I live in Cooper, says Savannah. A French rescue ship's on its way. Excellent, J.D. Donnelly. Thank you for that. What else have we got here? Scotty, how are you doing, mate? Yes, Cooper's in the road from St Andrews. Yes, because I've got a friend lectures at the university and he lives in Cooper. What about that? Oh, are the house prices in Cooper more reasonable than St Andrews? I ask you. St Monins and Fife. It's St Monins, isn't it? It's not St Monins. Do you know Glenrothes? I know Glenrothes, Ken, the home of the roundabouts. Hi, Scotty. I hope you're good. Nice to hear you through the Granite City. Alex, fat like loon. Far's happening are there, and Far said it. I say to you, fantastic. I'm just chaffing away. Do you know Air? I know Air very, very well, Alfie. Knock, knock, says a jumpy person. Ian, thank you for all your beautiful gifts. Guys, we're at 51 of the finger hearts. Good evening from Beaumore in Isla. Ha kamra ha u ali, ha kama maha, farchi ki demile farchi don TikTok, agus YouTube. Lovely to have you with us. There's Ali in Beaumore, up at the round church there in the main street, looking beautiful. So there we are. I thought I'd make it a bit longer, says Emma. Yes, absolutely, Emma. What instruments do you play? Oh, not very much. When I do a bit of piano, a bit of the pipe organ, and a little bit of the squeeze box. But that's kind of it, I'm afraid. So there you go. Scotty, you legend. How are you? Hello from Australia, DeFaz. How lovely to have you with us from down under. Whereabouts in Australia are you? Faz. Thank you for sharing, Phil. And guys, thank you so much for following. Everybody watching should follow right now. Do you like my beautiful roses behind me? Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? A lovely, lovely birthday gift from a dear friend. Yes, it was my birthday yesterday. Fantastic. Hi from Rachizi. Logan, we love you in Rachizi. My boy was at St Andrews. Aha, you're mad cute, Scott. Those eyes are bluer than the waters Jesus walked across. Beat. No one ignores there are so many messages to one person. Absolutely the notorious Wood. I thank you so much and for your kindness and your generosity. Where's Mrs. McClue? I think she's downstairs. Will I give her a shout? Darling, I'm live at the moment on the TikTok. No, the TikTok. Thank you. And the YouTube channel. And everybody's asking for you. Yes, that's it. She says thank you very much. She's very chuffed. She's making tablet at the moment. Wonderful. So you've got to watch the temperatures there. I mind speaking to everyone instead of the mind speaking to everyone instead of radio. Yes. Now, that's so well spotted, the notorious Wood. You're so clever. Do you have children and grandchildren? No, I don't. I'm far too young for that. I'm a Paisley buddy. Scotty, you're a real cute one. I don't think they've got long left on that vessel. I hope they make it. Hellish Gaelic Maha. I thought it was excellent, Maha. Kamraha oo hakama. Shaw, Scotty. There we are. Gaelic, yes. No, I thought, is my Gaelic not good? I mean, this is so hurtful that my Gaelic's not good. Bort hijabas. Prayers for the submarine people, please. Yes. All eyes on me. Good idea. To play bagpipes, I don't. My father did. We are music teacher. I have taught music, Charlie, yes. Berwick upon Tweed, Reese. How lovely to have you with us from Berwick upon Tweed. Guys, has everybody followed? We need 100 followers right now. So everybody watching, straight up to that top left there. There, it's there. Can you see my finger? There where it is. And thank you for my finger hearts and beautiful red roses, Jay. Happy birthday. Thank you, Mr. Scott Pick. That's so very good of you. Scotty, do you get to the city in Manchester fast? You rush home. Stallion, we love it. Fantastic. I'll have some, please. Happy birthday, Scotty, mate. What did you do for it? Oh, very quiet, very quiet. There we go. Woo! There we go. Now, what do we got here? Who is this phoning? I say to you. Hello, you're live in Scotty's phone in. Who's that?
It's me, David. How are you, son?
David how are you, son?
I'm good, Mrs. McCLUE. We love Mrs. McCLUE.
We love Mrs. McCLUE.
She's beautiful.
She's making tablets. I just shouted down to her. Somebody was asking for her. So I thought, we'll give her a shout.
Amazing. She's making tablet.
She's making tablet in the kitchen. She's got to watch her temperatures.
I bet you she's got lovely blonde hair.
Oh.
And she's a size, just a size 18. She wears lovely wee skirts, you know.
Oh, she's itching a bit. You know what I mean? Yes, wonderful. Do you not see my lovely red roses here behind me? Well, white roses, actually. I'm getting mixed up with my red roses for the gifts and the white roses. Now, Davey, how are you?
I'm good, son. How are you?
I'm remarkable for my age. I really am. You know, it's fantastic. Good. It was wonderful.
That's good, son.
And
Scotty, like, you know, you've got old cars, haven't you, from years ago?
Yes. Well, no, I'm not very old. 31 years. Sorry. Aye, yeah, 31 years.
They carry on about all this low emissions in city centre. That means people can't go in with a lovely old-fashioned car.
No, I wouldn't be allowed in with my oldest car.
It's terrible, but is it terrible? Why did they not do all this years ago?
Well, I don't understand. Well, because in actual fact, Davey, there's a bit of a con going on. Do you know what I mean? It won't actually make any difference.
There's a lot of cons. Carry on, sorry.
No, I was just going to say, what I want to know, because they used to say the most polluted street in Europe was Hope Street. Hope Street in Glasgow with all the buses.
Not just Hope Street. I mean, there's a lot of streets, you know, in many cities polluted. Right, you know, for instance, years ago, I breathed in fumes and they found a pus in my liver when I had pneumonia. But that's just one of these things.
Poor Davey, you've been through the wars, my boy. I think you're amazing. You know, see, when they're handing out all these OBEs and things, it's somebody like you that should get one of them.
Where there you go, but the OBEs is a lot of nonsense. Don't you reckon, Scotty?
Well, I was thinking the other day, I was looking at who had got them. And I thought to myself, there was a couple of people I thought, no, they deserve it. You see, this honour system was brought in to bring the people closer to the palace, supposedly.
Right.
Now, I was thinking to my wee self in my tiny mind, as you know, and I was thinking to myself, why don't we have a Scottish honours system?
Well, it's true. It's all about England.
Yes,
right?
Too much.
And I'm not racist. I'm not racist in any way.
But no.
It's all about England.
No, but what about a Scottish honours system? And the King comes up to Holyrood House and presents people like yourself for your courage and your bravery over the years and all your health challenges and the way you've dealt with them, and you've still got that lovely, fun-loving nature, you know? You're somebody that I would give you a decoration.
That thing, it's went missing under the sea and close to Titanic. Why has that happened? Why has it went missing?
Well, we don't know. I mean, somebody was saying the other night it could have got caught in a piece of net that maybe a fishing boat's cut loose. But I don't think would nets sink to the bottom like that, because they were down looking at the Titanic.
There's something unusual about that. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but that's a big metal thing, as you know. Right? Yes. I've seen it on the news. And why can it just vanish off in thin air?
Well, that was what I found as strange. I would have thought there would have been lots of trackers on it. And the other thing is that apparently the pressure on the hull is equal to 1,000 elephants standing on it.
Wow. Oh,
That's how much pressure. When divers go down, they can only go down a certain level. And if they're going down just to fix something, say they were taking a rope off a boat's propeller, that's okay. They can come back up again immediately, as far as I know, or you know, have it in stages. But if they're deep diving down to, say, the legs of an oil rig, right, and they're doing a repair, they have to go for a month into what's called saturation. So they have to go for a month because before they get out to the surface.
So at the bottom, sorry, I'm
go on. No, you're fine.
At the bottom of the sea, as you know, at the bottom of the sea, right, it's all ducks. Do you think at the bottom of a sea, things can sink right into the ground further down?
Oh, yes. I mean, there could be all sorts over the years. There'll be a lot of ships that were lost in the Atlantic convoys, including my uncle's.
Yeah, there you go. He went down as well.
He went down with a ship, so his ship is lying on the bottom of the sea between Halifax and Liverpool.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
Your uncle went down?
My uncle went down, right. HMS Harvester, 11th of March, 1943.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
And beside that is the submarine that sank them.
So he was lost at sea as well?
Yes, it was a submarine sank the destroyer because the destroyer was damaged because it had rammed another submarine and it had put its steering gear out of action. So from that day, the Admiralty stopped ramming. There was no more ramming by destroyers. Then a submarine sank my uncle's ship. Then another ship came and sank the submarine. So it's down there as well.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
So again, people, you know, as you know, the Titanic, it went down years.
Yes, 1912, yes.
That's still sinking right through the muck.
Yes. Yes, well, it'll be settling down, but just the weight of it will be going into the mud. You know?
But do we have volcanoes?
Under the sea, an undersea volcano. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not a geologist, but you've heard me talking to this lovely guy from South Africa, the paratrooper. Right? He's actually a geologist. And he would be able to tell us probably a lot more about it.
I get you, but I just find they can't find anything. We know the sea is it's a big world under that.
Oh, massive!
Another world, but it's just vanished. As I was saying, they can't find any trace. As you know, the passed away now. You 5 people. It's a shame.
Maybe not. They've still got another day of oxygen.
Well, they have. They've got another day saved. Right, last night they had 40 hours left.
Yes, that's right. Well, they'll have another 20-odd hours left tonight.
Oh, my goodness me.
So,
people, you know what I mean?
If they can find them and get that up there, you know.
People are speculating, even on TikTok. There's lots of things that I've seen probably.
But people shouldn't actually speculate because a lot of these people speculating will not have a clue what they're talking about. And as you know me, if I don't have a clue what I'm talking about, I won't talk about it. I will tell everybody, I'll say, listen, I don't know about that.
People will speculate because we're all finding it. I'm finding it strange. It's been off the face of the earth.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens because they thought they heard knocking. And apparently what you do every half hour, an hour, is you knock for about 3 minutes on the hull with use a spanner or something like that. And that sends and you see, the thing is, at sea, noise carries. And they've got very, see, nowadays.
I was saying last night, it's nothing to do with a big shark. Certainly me. Seriously.
Well, we don't know. We don't know what it's to do with it. May have collided with some, but I don't think the fish. I don't know what the fish are like at that depth. I know from a diver friend of mine who's been down to the legs of the North Sea rigs, And he told me that the fish are massive down there. And you have to just give them a wee shove. They come to explore you when you're working.
You don't know what's down there. Because I said these strange creatures years ago in the sea.
Yes, listen, there could be absolutely anything. There could be underground cities. You just don't know. Davey, I'm changing the subject a bit here, but let me tell you. Here's somebody, Ian, is asking, do you think Scotland will work better as a citizens' assembly rather than going to a republic? Well, I don't think Scotland would ever go to a republic.
Well, I don't know about that stuff, Scotty. You know
I just don't think it would be allowed, and it certainly wouldn't be able to go independent and be a republic because they would wonder what's happening to the crown.
You've been trying to get it for a long time, Scotty. I'm not a boohoo, but I don't think it's going to happen. You know what I mean? It's been too long.
Well, you never know. It's only been 316 years. You know, I mean, it's not that. It's what I call a blip.
I agree we should get it. Don't get me wrong, because England should not need to rule us.
Yes.
So.
Savannah's asking me, do I know Loch Tay? I know it very, very well. I know Killin and I know Kenmore.
Yeah, there you go, Kenmore.
There you are now.
You're such. I can't. You know what? When you talked about your uncle going down the sea, I'm very sorry that happened to him.
Lovely man.
Is that in the paper, Scotty? Of course it would have been.
Oh, yes, it's all over. I've still got the newspapers. I've got his letters and everything. And his letters home to his mother. He was only 21.
What year was that, Scotty?
1943. He was only 21, and he's in 3 memorials.
Goodness sake.
He's on the Royal Naval Memorial at Chatham. He's in the Glasgow Police Memorial in Glasgow. It used to be in Pitt Street. He's in that. He's on the War Memorial at Ardrisig in Argyll.
Right, wow.
So there we go.
I mean, that's like history, you know. And your uncle
huge. And he was a lovely, lovely man. I'll tell you where you'll see him, Davey. Have you got the TikTok?
Yes, I've got TikTok.
Yes. Well, if you flick through my videos, you'll see a young man in a naval hat, and he was he's like a film star, and that's Uncle Colin.
That's Uncle Colin. I'm going to take a look at that, Scotty. Thank you for the
information. Yes, so it's there.
And, as I say, the sea is a funny thing.
Strange, very, very strange, you know, all that stuff. And, there's so many ships were lost in First and Second World War convoys.
Of course.
And they're all down there as well, you know.
Okay, how's your wee health? All right.
I'm not too. We're doing very, very well. And listen to this. All eyes on me, this guy's called. He says, the man, the myth, the legend, 2 billion people know of this gentleman generation after generation. Isn't that lovely?
Yeah, you go, of course.
There we have it, Davey.
And the next generations.
The next generation are into Scottie McClue. And we've got TikTok to thank for that. Because wait till I tell you this, Davey. Scottie McClue on the radio, 31 years on Monday.
That's amazing, 31 years.
31 years.
Not long ago, you were saying not long ago, something to do with 2 billion people might not know you, but you know what, they must, because you were on the radio for years.
Yes, but there's... I know 31 years, but there's 8 billion people in the world, and only 2 billion know me. That means 6 billion don't.
There you go, 31 years, and what a congratulations.
Oh, it's amazing, isn't it? Oh, it's wonderful. Lovely to hear you, Davey, and we'll catch up soon.
You too, Scotty.
Dinky-Doo, my boy. That's your Davey. What a fine, fine fella. He really is. He's absolutely amazing, and it's always lovely to hear him. Now then, happy birthday, Dinky-Doo. Thank you very much. Orkney Drone System. Hi, Scotty lad. We love to hear from you from Orkney. Guys, let's have a look at all your feedback here. Howdy, Dinky-Doo. Do you play bagpipes? I don't, Hugh, but my father did. So there we are. Now, what have we got? Guys, shall we just send Jim Bob down the Swanee? I think we'll. Guys, can you see Jim? I'll leave him just now, and you guys decide. I love tablets, says Phil McCracken. There we are. Guys, have a look at Jim Bob's comment and see if you want to send him down the Swanee. Dinky-Doo, Scotty. Do you like the Isle of Mull? Savannah, I don't like the Isle of Mull. I love the Isle of Mull. Love it very, very much. Do you know Benesson? Scotty, my mother says you courted when you were younger. Oh, Jim Bob. And what does your mother think of your comments earlier? There we are. Did you put them to her? Bro, you're not on the news. I'm not on the news. No. Fantastic. The trackers only signal when they resurface. Wow, real. Guys, this is incredible. Yet they still want to address the elephant in the room. Indeed. Can you still get the bends? Oh, yes. If you come up too quick, then you could get the bends. And coming up from down there, well, I suppose the sub is pressurized, so I don't know how quickly they could actually, get into the open air, or if they need to go into a diving bell when they come up and depressurize slowly. Now, there we are. Hello, Dinky-Doo from Dubai. We love you in Dubai. You're sunburnt, Scotty, a wee bit. Yes, indeed. Cammy says, sadly, that submarine's long gone. We don't know, Cammy. They've got another day of air. So, and if they've heard noises, could be fantastic. Oh, that water is absolutely gorgeous. Guys, I would like everybody watching the TikTok to go to the TikTok bio and click on the YouTube channel and go and subscribe, please. Fantastic chat tonight, by the way. Evening, Scotty from Northern Ireland. So lovely to have you with us. Now, who else have we got? Hi, Veronica. Good evening, Scotty. Good evening, Chan. The Titanic hit it. Mon the Celtic, Scotty. Good evening, Scotty from Northern Ireland. We love Northern Ireland. Can I join? Of course you can, Josh. There we are. Fantastic. Lovely to have everybody with us. Hello, pal. Good to see you again. You're a top man. Thomas Hamilton, you are a top man. I can tell you. Now, there we have it. Wait a minute now. Woo! Oh, the heat. Woo. There we go. Absolutely roasting in here. Maybe it's not the night for a tweed cap. Parkhead is green, white, and gold. Correct. Nothing gets past you, I say to you. My dad was in the Navy and a minesweeper. Oh, my goodness. That is very, very brave stuff there, just a Scot and a pick man. Good to have you with us, guys. Excellent stuff. Now, what have we got here? Hi, everybody. How are you? Do you like the Isle of Lewis more? Now, I don't know Lewis. I've never been up to Stornoway with the Yosucks, I say to you. Scotty, how you doing? We're Dinky-Doo Dave Faz. Thank you very much for coming on. Hermo said you had the bagpipe. No, I'm not the bagpipe. Who's the picture behind it yourself? Yes, these were presentation pictures given to me. Thank you for all your lovely gifts. Guys, I've got a wee goal going there, and we're 51 out of 100. Is that not just amazing? Gordon Roddick, hi Scotty, hope you had a good birthday yesterday. Gordon, it's so lovely to hear from you. Guys, you'll recognize the name Gordon Roddick, one of the finest people I've ever met. And Gordon was one of the original announcers at Scottish television. There we are. And then became a transmission controller. That's your main person that makes everything happen that you see on your screen. And Gordon did that for many years. And then read the news on the BBC, on Radio Scotland, an outstanding newscaster, a fabulous transmission controller, and a very, very nice man, an exceptionally nice man to know and to work with. So there you have it. Kieran says, up the Royal Artillery. I'm thinking of moving to Glasgow. What do you think, Scotty? Well, Dominic, Johnny, it depends. Why? What are you wanting to do? Glasgow is a stunningly beautiful city. Wow, can I believe I've found you? I listened to you for years on radio. Whoop, whoop, from Edinburgh. Gavin, lovely to have you with us from Edinburgh, I say to you. What else have we got? Fife for life, says Jackson. Where are you from? You sound Irish with a hint of Scotch and maybe a bit of Northern Irish. Wonderful, Luke. We like that. We're all Irish to a greater or lesser extent. DINKY-DOO, I once spoke to you live on Century FM 105 in the late 90s. That is incredible. Guys, can everybody watching on TikTok share, please? Spencer has sent me 25 red roses. Thank you so much, Spencer. It's so kind of you. And congratulations on your show, Scotty. Thank you. Love from Lark Hall, Scotty. I'm visiting the UK. I'm in Inverness. Any recommendations for sightseeing? Yes. What about the Fort George Barracks? Can you get to see that? That would be worth. And the Loch Ness Monster. Spencer has just given me, we're now at 59 finger hearts. Is that not beautiful? So there we are. Gordon, thank you so much for your good wishes. Libertarian Minded says, DINKY-DOO, good day to you. Good day to you, Libertarian Minded. If you're watching on YouTube, share it. JB says, up the Royal Artillery. Fantastic. Now, what have we got here? Quite a few of you in the Royal Artillery. I used to work in the Fort George Barracks. That was where my father was sent at the start of World War II to join the Queen's own Cameron Highlanders. Fantastic. Thoughts on the war in Ukraine? I can't say a word about that, Yerda, because they don't like it on the platforms if you discuss it one way or the other. They just don't go for it. So we'll just steer clear of it. There we have it. There's Kieran saying, up the Royal Artillery. Tremendous. 3 Scots Royal Regiment of Scotland in Fort George. Excellent. We salute you, sir. Fantastic. DINKY-DOO. Now, what have we got? Oh, Kieran, the Irish Republican Army. You're 100 years too late. Do you prefer, and he says, 3 coffee places. I've never, ever had a coffee out of any of these places, mainly because I don't drink coffee. There we have it. Wonderful, I say to you. Now, who we got? Do you remember me up the Toon, says West World. Yes, of course, West World. We all remember you up the Toon. There we have it. Now, then, what else have we got here? Hi, DINKY-DOO. Stay fabulous. Thank you, Sonny. Excellent stuff. We like that. Jennifer's just joined us, and Murray has just joined us. Guys, I'm just looking at the time here. Incredible. Oh. Now, I want every single one of you to get on and enjoy all the TikTok videos. There's a lot of new ones there for you. Scotty, are you on Instagram at all? Yes, I am. Scotty McClue 1 on Instagram, Spencer. I'd forgotten that. I'm on so many things. Twitter at Scotty McClue. Thoughts on the current state of the British Army? Well, Yerda, I was very, very sorry when they how many battalions of Scots are there? Is there 6? Have I got that right? Are there 6 battalions left? I was very sorry when they took away the names of the old regiments, because some of them went back 400 years. There we are, and I find that a bit of a shame. Hi, Scotty, best wishes from Newcastle in County Down. I didn't know there was a Newcastle in County Down. There we are. If they don't talk to one another, they could save air. Indeed, Angela, yes. But, you know, I mean, they will probably be struggling because you're breathing out the CO2 and what have you. Seven infantry regiments. So there we are, and more for the trades. Right. Does that include the guards then? Because I would imagine the Scots Guards and the Coldstreams will come under the Brigade of Guards. Am I right? Rather than Highland Brigade and Lowland Brigade. So if I were to run through the old regiments, we're starting up the north with the Seaforths. Is that right? The Lovett Scouts, you know. Absolutely amazing. What else have we got as you're coming down there? The Queen's Own Cameron Highlanders, the Gordon Highlanders, Bridge of Don, Aberdeen, the Black Watch, the Argyll and Sutherland Highlanders, an amalgamation of the 93rd and the 97th, because used to have the Sutherland Highlanders, you see. Then you've got the Royal Highland Fusiliers, an amalgamation of the Royal Scots Fusiliers and the Highland Light Infantry. You've got the Fife and Forfar Yeomanry, the Scottish Horse, my grandfather's regiment. What else have we got? The Royal Scots. Who else have we got? The Royal Scots, the King's Own Scottish Borderers. You know, so that's pretty good, isn't it, guys? The Coldstream Guards, the Scots Guards. There we have. Who else have we got? I think that just about covers it. Oh, the Cameronians disbanded in, was it 68? The Scottish Rifles. Yes, absolutely. Yes, Sonny. There we go. Lovely to hear all this. Anne-Marie O'Donnell Gallagher, how lovely to have you on here. SFRJ, thank you for sending me a lightning bolt. There we are, the Highlanders. And then there's two reserve, and there'll be the Terrys, the Territorials, you know. And what else have we got, guys? So we've got the Cameronians and the Royal Scots Fusiliers. We did all that, didn't we? I think that's about it. And then you've got the Border Regiment from Carlisle. So there we go. The Scottish Young Team says just a cotton picking minute. The Celtics, absolutely, the regiment, the Celtics. Well, you had in East Lothian the Pals. I think the Pals were a regiment of the Royal Scots, is that right? And all the players from Heart of Midlothian football team. Slay, says Sonny. Absolutely, Sonny, slay. Gosh, look at the time, guys. Can't believe it. Could I have another 50 followers, please? Everybody get sharing, get following. Spencer, guys, we've just reached 80% of target with the finger hearts. Is that not beautiful? Woo! Spencer, thank you so much. What kindness. We've reached target. We've reached target. Wow. Great to see the Scottish. Love, I'm in a state waiting for the Orange Parade. Yes, are you in a good state or a bad state? Don't forget the bagpipe boys, the pipers. You see, latterly at the end of the war, my father was in some very dangerous theatres of war, Big Archie, and he ended up piping with the Cameron Highlanders. Is that fantastic? Now, what else have we got here? So much to do, so little time to do it. And this has been an amazing talking show tonight, guys. Apart from the halfwit that said the camera wasn't working. Right. Now, who have we got here? Woo. I'm just having what we call a comfort break. A blooming good mop down. Now, Can you all do me a favor? Can you also go onto the TikTok? You'll see the link in the TikTok bio, and get onto the YouTube channel and subscribe. Yes, and I'll do you some funnies coming up. Now, 12th of July, they'll trash the tune every tune. Now, why do we have vandals and why do we have bad-tempered people going about these days? I think it's our duty, because we have to deal with all this cost of living and the mess that the government have made and Brexit, drunk. Right, here's the deal. Why don't the Orange Lodge ensure that there's no alcohol taken during the marching season? What about that? The Scottish Highland Dancers, says Angela. Is that rhyming slang, Angela? I'd say to you. What about that, guys? So no alcohol taken. Lack of national service. Do you think we should call people up in this country? And go back to national service. And then, but if somebody's violent at a football match, should we be trusting them with a gun in the front line? I find that very, very strange. So there we go. Now, lots and lots of chat going on here, guys. So good of you. Let me have your feedback. Tell me where you are. MMA Goat. I think what we'll do with you is give you a lifetime ban for being very silly. There we are. Goat, say bye-bye every day. That's what it's all about, I say to you. Could you imagine if the hokey cokey was what it's all about? Guys, I need another 20 followers, please. 20 followers as soon as. And lots of sharing of the TikTok videos. Lots of viewing of the TikTok videos. Wilmington in North Carolina, sir. Larry Tipper, you are so very, very kind to me. Larry, you're my number one tipper. Did you get it? Isn't that beautiful? Thank you for all your kindness on here. Guys, Larry Tipper from Wilmington in North Carolina is one of the most generous people on the planet. And it's really due to him that we made our goal tonight. Huge. So there we are. What else have we got here? If you will have them do national service, they'll learn discipline. That's what's wrong in society. Mate, don't ignore the comment. I'm trying to ask your questions as Hugh. What are you trying to ask, Hugh? Ask your question, Hugh. No, I wouldn't ignore you, mate. Where is all this mate stuff? Advice on building confidence to speak. Prince, just be yourself. Be you, and you will be fantastic. And just build it up. Scotty, do you not do any more radio broadcasts anymore? Ian, I haven't done radio for about 2 years. So there we go. Because I think now radio has gone jukebox. So they're really just playing the same tunes over and over and over again. But apparently they're getting quite good audiences. Nothing like they would if they put Scottie McClue on. We know that, but that's a different thing. What's the plaque in the background? The plaque. Oh, there. I've got beautiful white roses. Do you mean the thistle? There. Can you all see that, guys? The thistle. That beautiful. There we are. Dinky-Doo. That's decoupage sent in by a lady listener. Exactly, Scotty. Absolutely justa. That's what I say anyway. Guys, we've only got... who has sent a huge teddy bear love? Isn't that beautiful? Guys, you're so generous to me. I need 20 more followers right now. Everybody watching, up to the top left, click the plus, please. Otherwise, you'll miss out on, all the stuff that's going to come up. You never miss a second of Scottie McClue, or you miss a moment of life. And we don't want that, do we, I say to you? There we go, on the YouTube. Guys, if you're watching the YouTube, give us a thumbs up. One of these, I think, down the bottom left, I think it is, of the picture, you'll see a thumbs up. So if you're watching YouTube, subscribe and give us a thumbs up. The wooden one up the top. Oh, there. Oh, that's my old school plaque. Yes, indeed. Hinc Vera Virtus. From these gates comes true virtue. And I could not agree more. Thank you, Larry. That is so very, very kind of you. Yes, Larry has just spoiled me tonight. Absolutely spoiled me. Guys, I need another 20 followers. I want you back on the radio, Scotland. Just a cotton-picking moment. That's what we should be doing. But I think it should be a national phone-in. Celtic or Rangers? Who's asking? Just a minute. Rocco. Celtic or Rangers? Go and see them both play and then just decide what's happening. I have a coat of arms. How excellent. So there we are. I'm UK. What about me? What about you, Gillian? You're very welcome. We have thousands of people from the UK watching right now on the TikTok and YouTube. I say to you, 20 more followers, guys. Let's see. I'll give you a shout out if you follow me. That's what it's about. Hi, Corey. Have you ever been to South America? Do you know, this is a luxury I've denied myself. Are you in Wales? I'm from Quebec. I miss Scott FM, says Jonna. Jonna, everyone misses Scott FM. Have you noticed if something's really good in Scotland, somebody will turn up and completely ruin it? Scott FM, wonderful. I'd love to go to Peru. Excellent weather and sightseeing. Absolutely. That would be wonderful. Now, who have we got here? Thank you, DeFoss. What else is happening here? Oh, my goodness, look at the time. We're going to have to go soon. Hi from Glenrothes. Thank you, Darcy. So very good of you. Right, we're doing well on followers, guys. We need another 14. So there we have. Now then, shout out, says Eva. Yes, has everybody gone up to the top left and followed? Come on then. Let's do this properly. Yes, thank you. Thank you to the beautiful people who have just followed. We need another 13 of you. Pronto. Scotty, when did you last get it on with the wife? Well, the wife and I get on very, very well. So there we are. So it's fantastic. So when did we last get it on? I think we got it on in the last shower of rain. We took our Macintoshes and we got them on. Isn't that beautiful? And then we didn't get soaked. So there we are. Isn't that fantastic? Now, Mrs. McClue's making tablet, doing the stairs. Fantastic. And we need another 13 followers now. That's good, guys. Any more followers? Everybody up the top left, click plus. There we are. I'll wait for you. I'm going to have to go, actually. I can't believe it. Guys, it's been a wonderful, wonderful night tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. Take great care of yourselves. This is Scottie McClue saying dinky-doo to every one of you. Whoa. Whoa. Fantastic. What an amazing show tonight. It really has been incredible. And to all our beautiful TikTokers and YouTubers, thank you so much for joining us. Just a wonderful, wonderful show. Don't forget to join me on Saturday night at 9 o'clock sharp. I'll see you all then. Until then, this is Scottie McClue saying dinky-doo to every single one of you. Ta-da, lads. Stick out your tongue. Say ta-ta. Ta-ta.